Hello, nature enthusiasts and wildlife warriors. Join us on Wild Battle as we dive into the heart of animal rivalries, intense battles, and the art of hunting in the wild. The crocodile came up with a clever trick. It performed an impressive somersault right in front of its immediate rival. While it was caught off guard, the crocodile simply snatched the prey from under its nose. When lions gather to feast on freshly hunted meat, hungry crocodiles regularly try to join in the feast. However, the royal family is not accustomed to sharing their prey, so the lions have to fend off persistent guests, sometimes even risking their own lives. Apparently, one of the buffaloes turned out to be a fierce champion of justice. It bravely rushed to help its relative and repeatedly gored the lioness, tossing it into the air. The predator did not expect such a strong resistance and was forced to retreat in disgrace. The wildebeest was not playing around. It was ready to tear the predator apart. Well, at the very least, to puncture a couple of holes in its belly with its horns. At the end of this fierce confrontation, the lioness had to run, as fast as it could, tail tucked between its legs. Four lionesses were peacefully resting when a feisty buffalo quickly disrupted their tranquility. Three of the lionesses managed to escape the danger, but one of them had to play a game of hide-and-seek, taking cover behind a tree. Between wolves and bears, serious clashes regularly occur. Usually, these are battles not for dominance, but for survival. However, there are also isolated cases when these animals find a common language and get along well with each other. In this deadly confrontation, the zebra managed to thoroughly rattle the nerves of the crazed predator. As a result, the lioness not only remained hungry, but also beaten, as it is difficult to even count how many times it was thrown to the ground. Wildcats often subject buffaloes to exhausting pursuits, and when the horned animals take some time to catch their breath, the cats deliver crushing blows. However, it doesn't always go that way. Regularly, the predators risk receiving a powerful blow to the abdomen or resort to fleeing, biding their time on a tree to wait for a safer moment. The kangaroo noticed a dog nearby and immediately went into defense mode, shifting from one leg to another in the water, like a true boxer. Barking furiously, the dog approaches the opponent, but receives a punch to the face. After a quick exchange, the dog foolishly goes back for more, and this time risks being drowned. Miraculously, the dog manages to dodge the kangaroo's strong paws and escapes to safety. It decides to skip the next round. An eel found itself on the hook of a clever snake, and its fate seemed sealed. But its agility and resourcefulness helped it slip out of the powerful grip of the reptile. Interestingly enough, even the snake itself didn't understand how it happened. The cheetah was chasing after a wild pig for a long time, eager to taste it. But help arrived, and at the perfect moment, by the way. As a result, with the piglets coming together in a small group, the course of events changed completely. The zebra turned out to be a truly lucky one. Fate gave it a unique chance to escape from the clutches of a dangerous predator. It darted out onto the shore, slightly bloodied, to its fellow zebras. Well, at least it was alive. The crocodile wouldn't hurt to sharpen its hunting skills. One lion was about to attack a lone buffalo, but the situation unexpectedly turned against it. The horned beast even cornered it against a rock, but timely clawed assistance arrived. Quickly changing tactics, the predators, with combined efforts, brought the prey down and presumably had a hearty dinner. But that's not certain. Dust show? No. It's just a rhinoceros and an elephant that can't get along. With such successes, let's hope that they at least by the evening will sort out their complicated relationship. The hippopotamus set itself the goal of eating fresh crocodile meat for dinner. It tried to catch the dodgy reptile this way, and all attempts failed. So someone had to go to bed hungry. The two rhinoceroses seemed to freeze in place as they tried to show that this elephant was not welcome here. And even when one of them weakened its position, the other still did not move, which in fact made the elephant turn around and walk away. Orcas never tire of distinguishing and surprising with their intelligence and cleverness. Scientists from the research center observed orcas in western Antarctica. If a seal is hiding on an ice floe, and thus is out of the predator's reach, several orcas attack this rookery, creating powerful waves that either wash away the victim or split the ice floe itself. As soon as the seal is in the water, the animals in the whole gang try to eat it, but the nimble seal manages to climb back up. In total, zoologists observed 14 attacks, in 12 of which orcas adopted the tactics of killer waves. Reports of similar killer whale tricks have appeared before, but they were rare and isolated observations. Next, it's impala versus impala, which at first glance may seem like a harmless battle. But you see a deep wound on the side of one of the males. It can have serious consequences, up to and including becoming prey to predators. Well, the impala fight ended sorrowfully. The two males were so engrossed in badassery that they completely lost their fear and vigilance. It was at this time that a lioness approached them. Surprisingly, it did not even have to hide or catch up with the nimble impalas. It just walked up, and one unlucky goat became her prey at once. Horse versus crocodile. It's unclear to me why the crocodile caused such aggression to the horse. Perhaps because it got too close to his herd. The black stallion furiously pounced on the peacefully resting crocodile and began trampling on it with its hooves. The shocked crocodile immediately ran to the water, but after a second attempt at attack, it still bit the horse's leg. That was the end of their fight, but I think the stallion was very lucky because it could have been much worse. A brave turtle faces a pack of fearful cows. I've seen many videos of cows being curious and cowardly at the same time. This won't even be a battle, but just a funny episode with a turtle and cows who couldn't figure out what a live rock was doing in their pasture. The white cow gets the first bite on the nose. It bounces back in fright and runs away. Curiosity only grows after this, but no one else risks approaching. The bravest was a little calf. It came up as if nothing had happened and started sniffing the evil turtle. There was no need to wait for a bite in the nose, and then you see yourself and the scared cows scattering the whole herd. As we come to the end of this adventure, we invite you to subscribe to Wild Battle and keep the excitement alive. Your comments about the animal clashes, epic battles, and survival instincts are what make our community thrive.